What's good up everyone, my name is Chefkoch and today I want to talk about some underground rap legends of the 21st century, Metro Zoo. Metro Zoo was a Miami-based collective which consisted of Ruben Slick, his brother Lofty 305, Posh God aka Freebase, and Posh Sonot. Metro Zoo was founded around 2008 by Lofty, Ruben and Posh God, and later on Posh Sonot would join the group since they all knew each other from school. They all were fans of rap music, they loved to listen to southern hip hop, west coast rap or Bay Area artists, but the name Metro Zoo was inspired by the east coast legends from Wu-Tang Clan. Old Dirty Bastard named one of his songs Brooklyn Zoo, so Lofty and Posh God landed on the name Metro Zoo since there is a zoo with the same name in Miami. It is fair to say that their love for hip hop brought them all together, so they decided to create the group Metro Zoo. All of the members were making beats, next to that Posh God was the visual artist and designer, and Ruben and Lofty were rapping. So Metro Zoo were trying out all different kinds of art, and they described themselves as an interdimensional art clan sent from a utopian future to usher in the next level of cyberpunk funk, which basically is the intellectual version of we make cool music, please buy our records. Metro Zoo released their first official mixtape titled Cokey in February 2010, which goes somewhat into the cloud rap sonority. This tape was executively produced by Lofty and Posh Sonot and included bangers like Y or LSD Swag. Honestly, this was a very solid debut tape, but Metro Zoo's journey into the spotlight began to gain momentum with the release of the mixtape Electro's Lab in December 2010, which was executively produced by Ruben and Lofty. And this project showcased their eclectic blend of EDM-inspired production and off-kilter rap flows. Electro's Lab sounded like nothing else at the time. It was very experimental and it came out at the perfect time. The internet was getting more and more accessible for music distribution and listening. Therefore, people from all over the globe were able to find new music, most notably on SoundCloud or Bandcamp, and the artists from this early internet rap era like Metro Zoo or the bass god Lil B were gaining new attention. Since Metro Zoo was among the first collectives to fully embrace those platforms, they helped to normalize the idea that hip-hop artists didn't need labels or radio plays to build a fanbase. They could be successful while staying independent. The group continued to self-release several mixtapes and albums online during the early internet era, therefore garnering a cult following in the underground hip-hop scene. These mixtapes were self-produced and recorded in sessions hosted by Lofty and Ruben at their mother's home in Miami Shores, so Metro Zoo had the support of their families, which always is a neat bonus, and the home would be dubbed the Zoo Mansion and served as the creative headquarters for the group and their entourage. My favorite tapes that were released during that time include Buddha Therapy from April 2011 and Kushback 3, a series of mixtapes that included 100 songs split onto 10 tapes. I also want to mention Kushback 2, this already came out in April 2010, but it's a great alternative trap album produced by Lofty and Posh Sonot with hits like Home Money. Then in July 2011, Metro Zoo released their debut album CSPG, which stands for Cokey Shorez Posh Gang. This again was a very experimental record, but it was entirely self-produced and sounded very polished, and my favorite song on here has to be Dippin'. As you can see, Metro Zoo were very active during the early 2010s and their discography is very big. The tapes on streaming services are only the tip of the iceberg, but I can recommend further great songs like Kingdom Hearts or Odd Cloud that you can find on YouTube or on some archive page. Then sometime around 2011, Metro Zoo got connected to Denzel Curry, who was another uprising Miami rapper at that time, so the group started collabing with him as well. Lofty and Posh Sonot were producing for Denzel, who already was a member of Raider Clan. So through him, Metro Zoo got connected to Space Coast Perp and the Raider Clan collective. SGP liked Metro Zoo's work, so he did a feature on the song Mink Rock from 2012, and Metro Zoo members were also featured on Raider Clan tracks like Raider Clan Funk, Clan Shit, and Demons on My Mind from Denzel's tape King of the Mischievous South Volume 1. So the Miami rap scene was going closer together and Metro Zoo, alongside Raider Clan, helped put Miami back on the hip hop map, not with radio hits, but with consistency and originality. And through their involvement in Miami's vibrant Art Basel scene, which is an international art fair that started in Basel, Switzerland, but is held annually in Miami as well, Metro Zoo helped to collapse the boundaries between rap, art, fashion, and internet culture. Originally, it was Posh God who started getting involved in the visual art world by doing graffiti art, but he transitioned to painting later and showed his artworks to Lofty, which inspired him to start painting himself. So the Metro Zoo collective now officially was also doing visual art. creating a yearly event showcasing art in all facets, ranging from paintings to graffiti to photography and live performances. Metro Zoo's Basel parties quickly gained traction, and they even graffitied the Lamborghini car for Art Basel in 2012, which was sold as a $250,000 art piece. Their energetic live shows, coupled with their distinctive visual aesthetic, captivated audiences and cemented their reputation as innovators within the hip-hop and EDM communities flourishing in Miami during the early SoundCloud era. Following their Art Basel success, Metro Zoo continued to expand their reach with albums like Mink Rock from January 2012. This record was prominently highlighted in Pitchfork's feature on the 50 formative albums in the golden age of internet rap, and was celebrated for its use of surreal and abstract sounds, which pushed the boundaries of traditional rap, blending hip-hop with punk and electronic influences. Metro Zoo's commitment to visual and artistic experimentation set a new standard for creativity in internet rap, establishing a lasting legacy that influenced subsequent artists and the genre's evolution into more eclectic and experimental realms. Metro Zoo therefore were essential to the early cloud rap and alternative trap wave, and they also helped to push hip-hop's boundaries by blending the genre together with EDM, funk, and punk. And at that time, the impact was being recognized, because in 2013, Metro Zoo were named the best Miami electronica artist of that year by Miami New Times. But nowadays, Metro Zoo only gets discovered by people deep into underground rap. To the average rap listener, the collective remains unknown. So I hope that with this video I can help to prove their importance to rap music of the 21st century. A reason for that decrease in popularity for sure was the fact that from 2013 on, the Metro Zoo members started focusing on their solo projects. Ruben, Lofty and Chefkoch all released solo albums and mixtapes, exploring their individual styles and sounds. Next to that, a year earlier, Ruben Slick had formed the subgroup Proper Boys together with Mike D's, and they did a couple of tapes together. Then in 2014, Metro Zoo stopped releasing as a collective to completely focus on their members' solo careers, and some of my favorite solo records include Basshead Cap by Lofty 305 and King Astro Slick the Magnificent by Ruben Slick. Definitely check those out if you are not familiar yet. Yet, Metro Zoo remained a very influential group for the SoundCloud movements and Florida rap scene, especially for the collective members only. XXXTentacion's career was significantly influenced by Metro Zoo, particularly through his connections with Lofty 305. And at that time, Metro Zoo fell out with SGP due to one of his Twitter rants, so Lofty got onto the diss track Space Ghost Pussy in January 2016, which was notable for bringing Metro Zoo further popularity. Ruben Slick then collaborated with Lil Peep on the song Fuck Fame, which also released in 2016. This track merged their distinctive styles, with Ruben Slick's experimental and eclectic sound combining with Lil Peep's emotive and melodic rap aesthetic. So this also brought new attention to Metro Zoo, yet the days of making music as a collective were pretty much over. But where are the Metro Zoo members today? Well, Ruben Slick kind of had a downfall due to his addiction and mental illness. He also went viral for robbing a gas station and dropping all the money during the escape, and he went to jail multiple times since then. Honestly, it's not looking good for him, but I really hope that Ruben manages to recover. His brother went on to have a great international artistic career. He had art shows, drew murals in Belgium, made his own cartoons and even a video game. Next to that, he also continued producing and rapping. Posh God also continued his visual art, and Posh Sonaut continued producing and DJing for Denzel Curry. As a conclusion, the Metro Zoo collective was essential to the early cloud rap and alternative trap wave. Next to that, they helped put Miami back on the hip hop map, and they pushed the genre's boundaries by blending hip hop with EDM or funk. They had a real DIY approach to the music industry by self-releasing their record, so they served as a great blueprint to examine for future rappers for their music distribution, and despite never becoming mainstream, their ripple effects were huge, especially in how we now view hip-hop not just as music but as a multi-century culture project. All these aspects are the reason why I believe that Metro Zoo deserve more recognition for their impact on modern hip-hop, and I hope that I was able to prove their importance to rap music to you with this video. Definitely check out their music if you haven't yet, and with that being said, thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can hit 2000 subscribers before the end of the year. Cheers!